Chrysler presents a Bob Hope comedy special starring Don Adams, Milton Berle, Red Buttons, Johnny Carson, Jack Carter, Bill Cosby, Wally Cox, Bill Dana, Jimmy Durante, Don Rickles, Dan Rowan and Dick Martin, Soupy Sales, Dick Shaw, Jonathan Winters, and Les Brown and his band of renown. An hour of entertainment from Chrysler Corporation, makers of Plymouth, Dodge, Chrysler, Imperial, Dodge trucks, all quality engineered by Chrysler Corporation. And now, here is the star of our show, Bob Hope.
Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to another evening of laughter, fun, and fabulous entertainment. The preceding is a paid political announcement. Now, this is our second comedy special of the season. Actually, it's Chrysler's third comedy special if you want to count the World Series. Hey, did you read where they're trying to get through an increase in Social Security money for everyone over 62? It's backed by a very powerful senior citizens group, Congress. No, I think the government should do whatever possible to make us socially secure. After all, Katie Winters can't do it all. No, I'm happy for the old folks, one in particular. I mean, between Medicare, Social Security, and the residuals from White Christmas, he's got it made. When the news came out, there was a big celebration among the senior citizens out here. Walter Brennan poured a magnum of champagne over Margaret Rutherford. And Charles Bickford galloped through Glendale with Hermione Gingold struggling on his saddle. And things are wild in Sun City. They're spiking prune juice with elderberry wine and converting their wheelchairs to Hondas over there. Now, the whole thing is a measure to hold down inflation. The government takes the money away from you when you're young and can enjoy it, and gives it back when you're too old to know what to do with it. I guess they're not kidding about money being tight. I hear Linda Bird Johnson had to get a job. No, she set out to feather her own nest. It wasn't easy for her. She was in New York over a month auditioning companies. Now, she's working for McCall's magazine, and she has a nice, quiet little office. Just her typewriter, and 12 Secret Service men. No, LBJ must be very happy. Lucy's married, Linda's working. Now, if he can only find something for Hubert to do. I can hardly wait till she gets her first paycheck and says to the president, "Hey, Dad, what's this mean here, withholding?" Hey, I hope you enjoy this show. We have 15 of America's funniest comedians on this show. I haven't heard such laughs since Phyllis Diller entered the Miss Universe contest. No, can you imagine 15 comics doing jokes? Laugh? I thought I'd cry. Now I know how the Christians felt when they let the lions into the ring. They're all my friends, and it's the biggest assemblage of comics since the Dodgers went to Baltimore. I have been asked not to mention the Dodgers. May they rest in peace. Well, they won the National League pennant, then gave up the game. That's a team. They've been blowing charge all season, and the series came, and they just blew. What a fast series. The guy in the commercial didn't have a chance to finish shaving. In spite of their showing in the World Series, the Dodgers were invited to Japan to play some exhibition games. They also had offers from Birdland and Forest Lawn. Japan was the only place they could go. The Foreign Legion turned them down. Well, actually, the Japanese still don't know who won the World Series, listening to those cheap American radios. No, they're going to stay. I think the Dodgers are staying in Japan 5 weeks, or until they score a run. Whichever comes first. Most of the Dodgers made the trip, except Willie Davis. He dropped his ticket. And the team was real happy till they got on the plane and found out O'Malley had bought them one-way tickets. Incidentally, before I forget, I want to say that this show is being taped for later viewing by our president overseas. Our #1 bird is flying to Asia, you know. And when word got out that President Johnson was leaving the country, everyone was so helpful, Bobby Kennedy rushed right over to help him pack. And LBJ is going to visit all our allies over there. He may be back the same day. Secretary McNamara just came home from the Pacific. He went on ahead to check out the barbecue pits. And there's been a lot of talk about whether the president should go to Vietnam. The Secret Service said no. Wayne Morse said yes. Now, I understand the president had a wonderful trip, but he was pretty upset on his leg to Hawaii. The in-flight movie starred Ronald Reagan.
And that about concludes the news for this evening. I'm sorry that we have no weather report for you tonight. Unfortunately, our weather forecaster forgot to let go of the string and went up with a balloon. Oh, thank you, Ted. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is a late report on the mysterious scientist who threatens the very security of our nation. This depraved genius claims to have a chemical spray that will enable him to shrink the United States and tow it away. In an extortion note, he is demanding that our government pay him $1 billion or he'll sell the formula to a foreign power. Tonight, after a 3-week search, the FBI announced that they have positively identified this man. The name of this archfiend is Leopold von...
Come, big dog. Nice big dog. Here you are. Here, big dog. Here you are. Ah. So you're the big dog that's been barking under my window, huh? Goodbye, big dog. Ah, you just joined the Metro-Cal for lunch bunch. One more blast and you can live on a flea. Oh, bit me. Now we have the whole family. My dog, my wife, the milkman, the mailman, and the chief of the Bureau of Missing Persons. Now all we need is a little home for them to live in. Next, I'm going to shrink the White House. And all we have is sparrows. With this formula, I'll rule the world. I don't care what de Gaulle says. Another secret agent after me. This one disguised as a brush salesman. Just once, I wish they'd send me an Avon lady.
Good morning. I'm from the Nito Brush Company, and I was wondering if you could, May I come in? May I get out?
You are going out, way out.
Yes. My. That is a beautiful doll collection. It's amazing how human they look.
Not as amazing as you think.
Hey, one of them just winked at me.
No, don't be ridiculous.
It's trying to talk to me.
Yeah? Can you lip read?
No.
Good.
Perhaps I'd better be running along.
Now, wait a minute. Thought you had some brushes to show me.
Of course, yes. We have some very, very nice items here. This is one of our best right here. You see this? This is a hairbrush for a folk singer, you see. And this is really a novelty item. It's a bagel duster.
Really?
And this is really something just for special orders. A toothbrush for Cassius Clay. Or you. Yes.
Ah, selling door to door must be dreary work. Here, I think you'll find this refreshing.
Oh, what is it?
What's the difference? It'll take a load off your feet.
One of the dolls winking. You shrank the tree. Lady Bird isn't going to like this.
She'll never know, secret agent. Freeze!
So, Sally, reach for sky, fat boy.
Charlie, thank heavens you're here.
Ah, so, now there are three of us. Now we get the egg roll.
What are you, the fallout from the Late Late Show?
I meet Charlie Chin, famous American gumshoe.
A Chinese detective in the American Secret Service. How'd they find you?
They look me up in white pages. That joke not play here, but in Peking, everybody fripp. Cool it, fat boy, or else I shoot you with my lawalawa.
Lawalawa.
Please, do not get laughs on my Chinese shtick.
You're arresting me?
You're gonna spend so much time upriver, you make goo-goo eyes at salmon.
What good will it do? You still don't have my secret formula.
Honorable scientists underestimate Chinese torture. You have heard of brainwash?
Psychological techniques won't work on me.
Not psychological. We rip out brain, really wash. First, I'm gonna give you a famous judo chop. 1,000 screams.
Shoot.
Well,
I won't talk.
not ret, but watch this. In karate, we call this double ground. You think you're free from torture, but just when you're happy, me do this to you. Now, what you say now, fat boy?
I won't talk.
Oh, he very brave man. Next come finger test. 5 times worse than crest test. Please remember, this nothing personal. All in line of duty.
I accept your apology. Proceed.
I think he weakening.
Keep going. You're getting to him.
Pardon me, but if you want to make me talk, why are you torturing him?
Have to. New Supreme Court ruling.
Look, no more more torture. I'll tell you where my formula is if you let me go.
I'm willing.
You'll find the formula in that brown attaché case. Be sure and stand directly in front when you open it.
Lodger.
Lilko. I'm dying.
So's he, but we have an excuse.
No, I'd never put two faces like that in my doll collection.
Well, I certainly hope we're in the right place.
Of course we are.
.007 reporting, Chef.
That's Chief, stupid.
Oh, hello, Chief Stupid.
What if Goldfinger had days like this? Well, what did you find out about the government agent who's in town?
Well, we got a complete rundown, Chief.
He's appearing on the Johnny Carson show tonight.
And he knows who killed the NBC newscaster.
You're sure? How'd you get this information?
How did we get it? Tell him how we got the information.
Well, first we flew to Istanbul.
We checked into the Holiday Hilton.
At midnight, we went to the Blue Jackal Cafe.
We stopped at the bar and ordered a Casbah martini.
That's a Shirley Temple with ground glass floating in it.
Exactly 1:23, Abdullah handed us the message.
How did you recognize Abdullah?
Abdullah was the one with the long mustache.
A short, fat girl.
Smokes a cigar.
That's the one.
And that's how you found out the agent was on Johnny Carson tonight?
No, Mom read it to me in TV Guide.
Wonder if the Job Corps takes idiots. Look, we must plan carefully. Who else is on the Carson show?
Well, there's the dialogue director of Virginia Woolf.
And his parole officer.
Nope. Adam Clayton Powell's travel agent?
Georgie Jessel is going to appear with his new 23-year-old girlfriend.
On the Carson show or Mission Impossible? There must be somebody else.
Well, there's Dr. Rudolf Finsterwald, the great German chemist.
That's it. I'll go to NBC, do away with Finsterwald, take his place in the show, then kill the government agent.
That's a good idea.
It certainly is.
Who thought of that? Well, don't stand there. We got work to do.
Okay, Chief.
Pick up those bodies and get them out of here.
That's right. Get up those bodies. Pick up the bodies. Pick up the bodies. Pick them up. Pick them up. Oh, boy, they're heavy bodies.
Hey, sure.
No, the other way.
You dummy, the other way. Anybody would know it's the other way.
I got it.
Chief, this ain't gonna work.
I'd shrink their brains, but somebody beat me to it.
5 minutes, Professor Finsterwald. Mr. Carson will introduce you in 5 minutes, Professor.
Wait a minute. I can't go on the television yet. I can't find my glasses. And if I can't find my glasses, I can't read the stupid cards. Where did I put those little kiddies? They're not in here.
Professor Finsterwald,
Yes?
can I help you?
Yes, listen, while you're in there, walking around in there, see if you can find my glasses, huh? Wait a minute, here, I'll give you a little light.
Professor, I'm over here.
Where? Huh?
Here I am, Professor.
Where are you? Where?
Over here, Professor.
If I only had my glasses, I can't see. Oh, my dear, I'm sorry. Well, you've been biting your nails something fierce.
Professor.
Yes.
You're talking to your top coat, Professor.
If I only had my glasses, I could look for my spectacles.
Oh,
something
don't
on
worry,
my-
Professor. I'll help you find them. But first, here, let me take off your coat.
Hey, what for?
Ow.
Oh, it's so
Well, we
funny.
want you to look good on camera, and I'll press it for you.
You will?
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
listen, just take care of the coat. Be very careful with it.
Yeah.
It was made by the best tailor in Heidelberg.
Really? Who's that?
Hart, Schaffner, and Schultz.
Well, what happened to Marx?
Dumb cock, he forgot to close the lid on the U-boat. That's That's a little Heidelberg funny. That means the graham cracker goes in your ear.
Here, Professor. Here's your coat back.
Oh, really? You got it back so fast?
Yes. Well, we're very efficient in this country.
Yes, you certainly are. I'll never figure out how you lost the war. That's another funny. We're loaded with them. Showtime, Professor! Showtime? No, I can't go. What is it? I couldn't see nothing.
Oh, don't worry. I'll help you on stage. Come on, right over here.
Where? Why would
Here
you
are.
help me here?
Here, watch it here now.
Huh?
There's a big step. Just step right up here.
What a funny
There you
way
are.
to get to the stage.
Now, this is it right here.
Are you sure?
Now, walk straight ahead.
I have the feeling that I'm going to die.
Keep your head low right here.
Oh, I wish I had my spectacles.
You don't need them. You would have broken them anyway.
Okay. Am I supposed to hold something up here? There it is right here. Folks, have you tried the new Miracle Hair Toner Top 40? Why be just another drab blonde, brunette, or redhead? Top 40 can turn you gray in minutes. Why wait till 65 to get Social Security? You can be on Medicare at the age of 40. That's right, be the first 13-year-old in your block to get juiced in the neighborhood bar. Go gray all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is a federal agent out here on a highly secret assignment. Now, inasmuch as he's an old schoolmate of mine, as a matter of fact, we were roommates, I prevailed upon him to appear with us tonight. Will you welcome, please, Secret Agent X-100?
I'm up here. 100 is here.
Wait a minute. Well, what are you doing?
In my business, I can't trust anybody.
It's very nice to have you here, but isn't it rather unusual for an agent to appear on television like this? I mean, isn't everything you do supposed to be secret?
Oh, sure. That's why I'm wearing this disguise. You see, actually, I'm short and fat. Really? You better believe it. I'm redheaded.
Yeah.
I have green eyes. And you'd never guess what I was before I became an agent.
Oh, what were you?
Well, I was Miss Florida in 1962.
Well, who cares? Everybody knows that I don't fool around. I understand you're out here on a special mission.
Yes, I'm here to find the murderer of an NBC newsman.
I know it's none of my business, but who do you suspect?
Everybody who was in the building at the time, John.
Surely you don't suspect me. I was taping my show at that time.
Yes, but where did you go during the 87 commercials?
Same place everyone else does. Do you have any clues?
Well, so far, all we know is that this mad scientist has invented this powerful chemical in which he's going to shrink the United States and tow it away.
Maybe we can find out more about it from our next guest here. We have the world-famous research scientist, ladies and gentlemen, research chemist on the show, Professor Rudolf Finsterwald. So why don't we bring him out right now? Folks, let us have a warm welcome for Professor Rudolf Finsterwald. Professor, you've heard, I'm sure you have, somebody must have told you, about the fantastic plot to shrink America.
Oh, sure, I heard about it. And I know somebody that could do it. Who? My laundryman. My jockey shorts wouldn't fit a jockey.
I don't trust the doctor. Now, take a look at his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look at his nose.
Uh-huh.
Now, take a look at that mouth.
Yeah.
He definitely looks like a killer to me.
Mm-hmm. Looks more like the victim to me.
I'm watching you, and I think that you're a fake, a fraud, and an imposter.
Such names. Are you running for governor?
Agent X-100 calling control. I want a make on a scientist calling himself Dr. Rudolph Finsterwald. Middle-aged, paunchy, green complexion, piggy eyes, and a bad dialect. Can you trace him?
The description of the man you gave us tallies with the description of the killer we've been searching for. Arrest him.
Okie dokie.
All right, Rudolph. Hold it right there. You hold, kiddo. You wanna wave bye-bye to your mama?
I've heard of bit parts, but this was ridiculous.
Good night, folks. We're a little short. I gotta get out of here.
Hey! You can't get away with that. After him, he's the killer.
Come on, get him, get him! Yeah, go out, turn you all into Mickey Rudy. Let's get him. Oh, pardon me. I didn't know there was anyone in here.
Oh, sorry about that.
Are you Maxwell Smart, Secret Agent 86?
Not necessarily.
Well, I wonder if I could ask you a favor. Would you loan me your shoe?
Well, okay, but hurry up. I've got a bad cold in my big toe.
Secret Agent 109.
Oh, hey, there may be people listening, and this phone may be tapped, so get this and get it straight. The oak tree gurgles, the fungo is pink, turn left to Piccolo, the owl's on the blink.
Got it.
You have?
Longfellow, isn't it?
Would you believe Casey Stengel? Did you get it? Just say yes or no.
Yeah, you want me to notify the Tijuana mob you're flying down tonight to sell the formula to the highest bidder.
If he was a good agent, he'd have his own show. Dankeschön.
Just a minute. That'll be 10 cents, please. The chief is very cheap about this. Hey, wait a minute! Come back! There's a call for you in my sock!
Are we off the ground?
Yeah.
Pass me the container.
Did you bring up the landing gear yet?
Any minute.
Good afternoon. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Beneficiary Airlines. We're flying at an altitude of, well, it's either 30,000 feet or 3.5 yards. Gotta get this thing fixed. To help make your flight more enjoyable, we'll point out the Empire State Building, the Eiffel Tower, the Kremlin, and Westminster Abbey, which isn't bad considering we're scheduled for Bakersfield.
Miami.
Oh, well, you got your tickets and you know where you're going. Everybody drink up. The movie can't be that bad.
Turn this crate around. You're going with me to Tijuana.
He wants me to go with him to Tijuana.
Well, what you do on your own time is your business, Shirley.
Quit stalling and turn the plane around.
Talk to the pilot.
Me? Hey, I thought you were flying this thing.
No, I'm only the co-pilot. I only announce lunch and alibi for your mistakes.
How can I be the captain? My feet don't even reach the pedals.
They do when you wear elevator socks.
All right, hold it. I warn you, I'll kill you both if you don't take me to Tijuana. Now, what's your compass reading?
I think he means the black thing with all the funny letters.
Oh, that's the air conditioning.
No, the air conditioning is the machine with the vented slots and the funny levers.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I put 35 cents in it. No wonder I didn't get any cigarettes.
Is this any way to run an airline? All right, you got just 3 seconds to turn this plane around before I pull the trigger.
You don't scare me. What's more, I don't even believe the gun is loaded. You fooled me.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. He's really the pilot.
Yeah, if he's the pilot, what do?
Coffee, tea, or milk?
All right, open an emergency door.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't jump.
No? Mary Poppins did it. Why can't I?
Senor. Did you call me Senor 51?
Si. I would like you to deliver a message to Agent 459.
What is it?
Here.
Senor 459?
Si.
It's from him. .606 here. Go ahead, eat your peso. What's that? You want to talk to Mr. Big? I cannot disturb him. He's taking his siesta. I do not even know where he is. All right, if you say so, I will give him the signal.
Anybody got an aspirin?
Please forgive me, Mr. Big. I thought you were in your room.
I was, but it was too noisy in there. Remind me to kill you after tourist season's over.
Now, si, senor. It's for you telephone.
Hello, this is Big. What's that? Von Smirch? Coming here? Don't worry, he'll never get out of here alive. Hey, what's the new password? Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Good. And the countersign? I moan the whole day long. Oh, that's perfect for my B-flat Luger. Chef medium. Oh, hey.
See?
Von Smirch is coming here.
The gringo scientist?
Yeah. See that he doesn't leave here alive. Pass it.
Kill the gringo. 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 Pass it. Kill the gringo. Hey, wait a minute, that's me. My disguise is so good I didn't recognize me. All right. Bartender. Wait a momento, hombre. How is it you know what is my favorite drink?
Boy, you talk funny.
I suspicion you. What is the password?
The password? Chung-gung-ka-dung-gung-gung. Won't you come home, Bill Benny? Won't you come home?
I'm on the hotel. Strong tequila here. Look, I want you to tell me everything you know. And if you do not tell me, I will blow your ears so far away, you will have to listen through your nose. Now talk.
My name, Jose Jimenez.
Who is Mr. Big?
No, kidding. I don't know any Mr. Big, but one time I shook hands with Juba Jumfrey.
Juba Jumfrey?
Yes, he works for Lyndon Johnson.
I give you 3 seconds to point out Mr. Big.
Please, sir, if I tell you who he is, he will kill me. And if I do not tell you, then you will kill me.
What do you plan to do?
Frankly, I would like to go into a new line of business.
You want to see Mr. Big?
See.
Walk this way.
Don't blame me. Some of them brought their own material.
You have the formula?
You got the money?
Before we make a deal, I have to be sure it works. I'd like to try your shrinking formula.
You look like you tried it already.
Let's have a drink and talk.
Yes, sir, coming right up. Did you go, Mr. Big? He's for you, victim. Would you like a swizzle stick?
How about a whip?
Well, here's looking at you.
Here's hoping I can see you through the fog. When I drink, everybody drinks.
Okay.
Only one to a customer?
Can't understand it. I used all fresh scorpions. Maybe I made it too weak. Let me try it.
He's a lousy bartender, but he dances well.
One sip killed him, and you had 2 glasses. Where'd you put it?
I put it in my Dean Martin Bowser bag. Well, I can't waste any more time here. I'm losing time and I'm losing money.
You're also losing your dialect. Oh, you can't go now. It's time for the lovely, enchanting Rosita.
Only my draft board knows for sure. And Margaret, eat your heart out.
senorita. Never have I seen such a wild dance before.
Grazie, signor. The dance is called the flamenco cantata La Cienica Coenga.
What does that mean?
It means I put my girdle on upside down. Senor, you're beautiful. You are a very, very interesting man.
You think so?
Is that your real face, or were you caught in a highlight game?
Just read what's there. You've got enough padding.
You are strong. You are strong and you are very handsome. You must be a matador, eh?
No, senorita. A matador is one who makes his living from the bull.
Olé.
I am Leopold von Smirch, the famous chemist.
A chemist? Tell me more.
Well, I've gotten some weird results from my experiments.
And so have your parents. What is it? Do not bother me. I work alone.
Quit stalling.
But I don't know who you are. What do you want? What's this? What's this?
Stupid.
What's the trouble?
The thorn on this one is poisoned.
Yes?
Put it between your lips and get him to kiss you.
Would you, like to pluck the rose from my teeth?
I'd sooner pluck your teeth.
Rosita is insult. Senor, if a gentleman refuse to take rose from my lips, there is horrible punishment. But if you do take a rose from my lips, you are rewarded with a kiss.
Never mind the reward. What is the punishment?
You will get it. Either way, you watch out. Doi. And I think I just got it. No. What a terrible way to go. I still have 8 jokes left.
Everybody is under arrest. If anybody moves, I'll blow my brains out. I've been informed that the super manacle, he goes centrifugal. Let him write him, I'll pronounce him. Arch criminal, prototype, Leopold von Schneik has a scumbed. Yes, has a scumbed in this den of iniquity. Well, that takes care of the guy with the idiot cards. Now, all I gotta do is to find out which one of you thinks is Leopold. Prefect of police, here.
If you use the password, "Won't you come home, Bill Bailey," the killer will answer, "I'm on the whole day long."
I got it. And thanks for the straight line. Well, gentlemen, shall we escamba to the Steinway for a little musicality?
I'll bring my B-flat guitar.
I will be very, very happy. Now, we'll unmask the killer by playing the password song. How do you like that? I forgot the song.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to remember the song.
What song?
It's one of those songs you hear now and then. You don't know just where, you don't know just when. It's one of those songs that are over and then. It's one of those songs they start playing again.
That ain't the song! Why don't you play something we all know?
Like what?
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home?
Yeah! I'm moaned the whole day long. Out there in the cricket. Took long enough, didn't it? What a time. What a time to remember the password.
Well, that leaves just you and me, old slow draw.
Well, why don't we join forces?
All right. Who are you with? Smirsh? Chaos? Spectre? What's your network?
NBC.
You mean you're not a secret agent?
No, just a vice president, here to present you with another award.
Sounds like a clock.
Tune in next week to the Wally Cox Chrysler Theater.
More jokes left to tell. You asked me to do it. Wait a minute. Won't you go, Bill Bailey?
Les. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have a few seconds left, but I just have to say thanks to the most fabulous bunch of guys who joined us tonight. Good night. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it.